Alright ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of my Road to Max. Today we're starting off episode number 5. Do apologise if I sound ill, I'm absolutely horrendously ill. One or two people have been commenting saying you sound normal, like when you say you've got a cold, and that is fair enough. I do get what you mean, because I do get a cold quite a lot this time of year. Had a cold continuously now for about 2 weeks, however it's been on and off. A lot of time it just dries up for maybe a day, then it comes back heavy. Right now it is back heavy, so I do apologise if I sound a bit bunged up, but I've got a few levels that I'm about to get. I did just get 82 fishing, unfortunately you didn't quite get to see it there, didn't start recording in time. That's 82 fishing, slowly doing a little bit of fishing here, and if I very quickly go into my bank, I've been banking a lot of the monkfish. Wasn't at all sure if I should bank them or not, decided to in the end, and managed to get quite a lot of them so far. I've ended up banking the last level, I think anyway, and that is 2,200 well, it's not exactly that amount because I did land up dropping some, and also I've ended up cooking a few, and I think some of them were for the previous level as well. But if we actually price check this very quickly, it comes out to actually be like 1.55 mil, which is quite a lot, so I'm going to go sell them now as well. I'm now going to go get my next level. Right, okay, so we are now in the Elf City. I'm going to go sell these monkfish very quickly. I also decided with my runecrafting points that I'm just going to buy some more of the armour, because I could see some people anyway, if you have the full set of armour you get more runes per day, and with that runes you can quite easily, I think it's like 100k in like 2 minutes you can make by just teleporting on the Wicked Hood, selecting like this thing here, going into nature. You can land up making like 100k a day instantly or something like that. So decided to buy more of the costume. All I need is the top now. I need 15k, whereas I've only got about 5k points right now. We'll be working on that in the future. Anyway, if we turn in this challenge here, currently right now I am 564 XP away from leveling up. So there we go, it's 50k and that takes me on to 76. So another gain there. Turns out runecrafting is really slow actually. I was trying it for quite a wee while and it absolutely sucks. So I'm probably going to have to grind a large amount of runecrafting. I need to get all my skills to 80 first of all, so I'm working on that. I'm also about to go do a farming run as well, my first farming run in ages, so that should be enjoyable. Alright, so the final level that I'm very close to leveling up is crafting. I've been doing quite a wee bit of AFKing at the harp like usual, and I was 3k away, so decided that I was just going to leave this until I recorded all 3 of these clips at once. Recorded all these 3 clips that you're seeing now, the fishing level, the runecrafting level and the crafting level, within 6 minutes of each other. I got one of these toy royal battleships the other day actually. Can you guys tell me what these are? I heard someone in my friends chat getting a large amount of XP from it. Don't know how they work, don't know what they are, but I know I have 1 or 2 in my bank, so wondering what I can do with them. But here goes another crafting level. Not at all sure what I'm going to train right now. Probably just go back to fishing anyway, now that I got that load of extra money. Just try to build up my cash stat. Might do some herbal soon, or maybe some prayer, because I think it's about time to train one of these expensive skills. Anyway, here we go. So there is 83 crafting, slowly working my way now to 85. Alright, so you now join me. I'm now doing some Barbarian fishing right now. A little bit of change from monkfish and the fishing colony. Decided that the best method of approach is probably to get to level 90 as fast as possible. When I unlock rocktails, I make money off rocktails, because rocktails is going to be the most profitable. Monkfish, as you seen from the last clip, weren't too bad actually. I managed to fish all them in 2 days. I'm not too sure how many hours it was, because I don't just sit and do fishing for the full day, but I did manage to get a good 1.6 mil, but I'm probably faster just getting fishing up as fast as possible to level 90, and the time that I save I can make more money on rocktails, so that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I've turned on the Facecam because there are 1 or 2 things I want to talk about. First of all, in the background you're just going to be watching, it's not going to be too entertaining this part anyway, some fishing. Right now I'm 89k away from 83, not at all sure what the plan is and why I decided to go fishing after I landed up getting all them 3 levels at the start of the video, but this is what I'm training and this is what you're going to be seeing. Anyway, 1 or 2 things I want to talk about. As I said, first of all I want to talk about illness, then donations, then live streams. I think are the 3 things I want to talk about. So first of all, start off with illness. Basically I've been ill for about 2 weeks now. I'm not at all sure. Basically I do the videos when I'm least ill. I do realise that I do need to stop saying do not realise. I said that like 3 times in a row now. But also the fact that I need to stop complaining about it, because it does get quite annoying. I wouldn't want to hear a YouTuber complain about illness anyway. In the earlier clips you heard that was maybe a little bit croaky and all that. I'm Scottish, so my voice in a sense already sounds a bit croaky. It's also very deep, and I know it's very deep, so you can't always tell when I do have a cold. If I've been ill for about 2 weeks. Right now I'm not too bad. I've been having some like this liquid, which is like you get some powder, pour some hot water, makes colds go away in a sense, or dries them up for a few hours anyway. That's what I'm like right now, but I'm sure tomorrow I will be really bunged up with the cold again. Hopefully I will feel better soon. This is a different background. If you checked out my last live stream, basically there was a different background from this. I'm now back at my flat at university, which is really good. This means that I can do one or two things. I'm actually going to talk about live streams before donations here. Live streams are going to be coming back this week. I'm back at my apartment now, or flat, whatever you want to call it. And these are pretty, well, they're not quite soundproof walls, but they are pretty good walls. There's 7 of us live in this one apartment here, and basically it does get quite loud, and people don't usually go to sleep. But just because it's just after the holidays, there's only 3 out of 7 of us back, so I can pretty much be as loud as I want, considering the other 2 are being as loud as anything, if you know what I mean. It's now 3:53 in the morning right now, and I'm blaring my head off, making a YouTube video, which is quite, there's nothing wrong with that because no one's complaining. So this means that this next live stream, so this means over this next week anyway, before classes restart next week, I can do a lot of live streaming, subject to my health being okay. I will not be doing live streaming if I'm feeling down or I've got, like, I'm struggling to pronounce my words. Pronunciation and audio is probably the biggest thing. Like, anyone can have any gameplay. Gameplay is not really a thing. Anyone can record gameplay. But it all depends on how good the audio is and what, like, it's being talked about and all that. I think that's partially why my videos get viewed. If I was to do no commentary on my videos, I don't think they would get very many views. Whereas I think partially it's just the whole experience. You come for everything. And if something's lacking, like the audio, like my commentary, I don't think it'd be too good experience or thing to watch. Plus I wouldn't want to put myself through it anyway. So that's what I'll probably do. I'll maybe do a live stream every single night if I can, bar Friday nights. I might go home, but I will talk about that in live streams if you want to check them out. I'll not talk about live streams too much. If I'm going to live stream, I'll maybe live stream on Monday night, 8 PM UK Standard Time. That would be 9 PM Central European Time. It'll be 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 o'clock Central, 1 PM Mountain Time, and then if you're in LA time zone, which is Pacific time zone, it would be midday. I realise I do have quite a lot of subscribers as well from down in Australia, New Zealand, Oceania as well. Can't really work out time zones because I'm pretty sure Australia is like +8, 9 and 10, and then New Zealand is +11 or 12 ahead, so work it out. But it'll be 8 o'clock UK Standard Time would be when I'd start my live streams. I think hopefully as long as I'm well I'll do one tomorrow, which is probably actually, you'll be seeing this video a few hours before actually I'm to live stream, and it'll probably start around a similar time every single night. I'd maybe play for 2 or so hours just training skills. It's not going to be any bosses or anything like that, nothing special. I will do something special for when I reach 1,000 subscribers, a 1,000 subscriber live stream. Talk about that in a future video though, but it'll basically just be me training skills like I do in the Road to Max Cape series, so it's sort of in a sense just like a really long video which you'd be seeing. However, it would be kind of boring, well not boring, I don't want to sort of like de-advertise myself, but it's going to be me training skills. However, I could do Slayer for example, that might be a little bit more entertaining, but if you guys are in the French chat, in the Twitch chat, then I can quite obviously be talking to you. And I've actually gained quite a lot of new followers on Twitch and on YouTube in general since my last live stream, so hopefully a lot more of you can check it out. Keep an eye on my Twitter, follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description below. Also follow me on Twitch, that will obviously notify you. Come into my friends chat round about that time and I'll say if I'm live streaming or not. I'll probably also post a few second video just saying I'm live streaming now on Twitch, yada yada yada. And that will eventually get deleted after I finish my live like I did the last time. Anyway, enough about live streams. Final thing I want to talk about is donations. In the last episode of Road to Maxcape, I asked you guys what you were thinking about me accepting donations. I'm accepting all donations, and I asked you really, should I be allowed to use them to train my skills? Overall, about 80% of you said yes, use the money to train your account. 15% were sort of in the middle, give some of it away, use some of it because you deserve it, and there's about 5% that said no. I wanted to ask you guys to make it fair anyway, and it sounds like the majority of you anyway want me to use it on myself, so that is what I'm going to do, and I'll tell you why in a second. However, I have decided that I'm going to be giving some money away. As you've seen there, I did in the last clip anyway. I mean, that was fishing from one day, fishing monks, and I made about 1.6 mil. So I'm making my own money as well, don't you worry. However, I'm also losing a lot of money on stuff like superheat, so my cash stat may stay around a similar amount. I get money from like monkfish, lose money from superheat, so it all sort of comes back down to the same level. I'm never actually making huge gains, because if I make money, I spend money, and the reason is I make money is to spend money, if you get what I'm saying. If I do like giveaways though, in a sense it would be like just in a live stream, so live streams are the best place for that, and it wouldn't be a huge amount anyway, it'd only be maybe 10 million GP, which in a sense actually is quite a lot of money. Anyway, this will be the last I am going to talk about donations, just because I know it's one of those controversial subjects. I did want to ask you if you would allow me to use the money to train my stats. Overall, people said yes, just because they want to say thank you to me for making these guides to help them out, which I do get that. I help you and you help me. I do get that. Also, one or two people said that it sounds like you do take a lot of time to edit, to like on Sony Vegas, on Photoshop, all this sort of stuff. And yes, I do spend a good bit of time on that, I would have to say, as does every YouTuber. If you were to ask them, I'm sure they spend a lot of time doing YouTube stuff. Also like replying to comments, replying to personal messages, sorting stuff out, coming up with ideas. I have to do a lot of research into quests as well. What I have to do for quests is I have to like pre-research how to do the quest, write it all down on a piece of like notepads, paper, something like that, and then I actually have to do it because I do it live, so I need to know what I'm doing. And in that time, in a sense, I really need, actually like, I could be making a lot of my money myself. So I think on those 2 points anyway, I do think it is fair that I do take the money, but this will be the last I'm going to talk about. I do not want donations. Yeah, I will leave donations because I don't really want to talk about it anymore, because I do realise it is a bit of a controversial subject. Anyway, so how am I doing? I'm now 77k away from 83 fishing. This has been a really long clip actually. It turns out I've been talking for 11 minutes, however this is edited so it'll be a lot shorter. I'm feeling a bit better. It's now 4 AM in the morning, so I'm probably going to get some sleep, and then I'll wake up, edit, upload this video, and then hopefully I'll be live streaming, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Not at all sure what the plan is. Missed out on a lot of dailies yesterday because I was watching Optic Gaming. They were in the UMG Orlando tournament, which went down quite well. They managed to win it. Really enjoyed watching that. I'm quite a good fan, or how do you get a good fan? A big fan of competitive Call of Duty. Usually watch a lot of the weekly streams and also the tournaments as well. Well done to them again. Not going to talk about that though for now, but that sort of did mean that I actually didn't get my Santa present yesterday. Didn't land up like getting my daily gathering limit, or I didn't do sinkholes. So yesterday was kind of a catastrophic day, partially because I was actually moving back into my flat back at university here, so it was sort of a hectic day, and I didn't wake up to midday and I was sort of feeling kind of rubbish, as you heard in the earlier clip. So did miss out on all that, but need to do all that today, and I will get all that done hopefully when I wake up later on. Final thing I want to say, I'm not at all sure if there'll be any more clips. I doubt there will be actually any more clips in this video, just because I've talked for so long right now. Do you want to see more of this sort of me just talking to you guys about upcoming stuff? In a sense, this is why I brought this Road to Maxcape series. It's to keep you guys informed of what I'm doing. Would you like to see more Facecam as well in the videos? I would not do Facecam just if I'm leveling up like one level, for example, like I did at the start of the video. But if you want me to talk to you guys about stuff, if you've got any questions, I can obviously answer them. And also in the next video, what I want to talk about is the 1,000 subscribers as well, because we're coming up on that quite fast. Last time I checked, we're on 949 subscribers, and there's a website which calculates when you'll roughly hit that magic milestone. Saying that, I'm only 8 days away right now, which is quite good. In this last 28 days alone, we've gained like 226 subscribers, so it's expecting us to gain it within a week. And in a week's time anyway, I'm not really prepared to hit this milestone, so that's why I need to ask you guys what you'd like to see. Question and answer video. Setup video won't be too bad a video as well. Actually, my flat isn't, or I'd at least show you my room anyway. Room isn't too exciting, but I could definitely talk about some of the hardware I have here. And yeah, I think that is going to wrap this up for this video. So all the stuff I've said, take it on board, comment in the comment section below and give me some feedback. Last video managed to get 48 likes so far. The video's been up now for probably about 30 hours and it's done absolutely amazing. So I'm wondering if we can try and go for 40 likes. 40 likes would be really good, so if we can hit that again, that would be wonderful. One day I want to try push for 50 likes. 50 likes would be the ultimate goal. Not at all sure if we'll get that anytime soon though, but thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios. As I said, please leave this video a like rating if you can. If you missed the previous part, and click the link in the description below. I do apologise if you're expecting more than 3 levels in this video. Partially also because I made this series is because I can actually keep up to date with yous on a daily basis, tell yous what I'm up to. And that's partially what this like 10-minute conversation was about. But don't worry, there'll be an episode out in the next 2 days. Right now I'm doing every 2 days I'm uploading a Road to Max Cape episode. Anyway, I'm feeling much better today, so there will be a live stream at 8 o'clock UK standard time. Hope you can come and join me. Link will be in the description below. Do the time zone calculations. Again, thanks for watching, leave a like rating, and I'm out. Adios.